What percentage would be of the total equipment that?
More than half.
Half.
Yeah.
So that can contribute a lot of.
So our intention is not to come up with a whatever size factory in India just to copy ourselves and convert it to Indian specifications. We want a certain percentage in local assembly, local manufacturing, adding maybe the high-tech components from Germany, and as a package give it to a reasonable price to the customer.
Yes.
That's what we did in other countries as well. That is what we did in China as well.
You have the same problem there? I mean, excise duties and all?
No. But instead of having Chinese equipment flying all over the place, we rather control it and ship it under our quality conditions, and then have the whole system also from the technical point under control. So when I, even in Germany, when I talk to the politicians, they say, oh, we're leaving the country, doing stuff somewhere else and whatever like this. The point is, if we will not be able to do a certain local manufacturing and make the package more attractive to the customer, we probably also might lose the high-tech components from Germany, right? So we are not transferring. Can you organize for us some water? Yeah. So we are not transferring work or potential from Germany in some other countries. For example, actually, we are under construction in Mexico. We do a plant in Mexico, all in the same direction. Certain bulky, low-tech, steel structure, whatever, equipment, locally, high-tech,
from Germany.
Key components from Germany as a package to the customer. So that's the intention.
How much of that can contribute to the cost, or how much cost can be brought down?
It depends on the availability of local components. So our guys are now trying to get as much sub-suppliers in India as possible. I mean, electrical motors, hydraulics.
So we have the foreign manufacturers, I mean Siemens or any of these technologies, right?
Most of the Europeans are anyhow here.
Yes.
Also SEW, Lenz, and these motors and hydraulic guys.
So there may not be a quality deterioration there.
Not necessarily. Or Bangalore with all the software stuff and so it makes it even more easy.
Yes.
Because people sometimes ask me, why are you in Bangalore? I'm not saying because of the girls are the most beautiful in India and Bangalore. It is, which is it, which is true. But anyhow, I cannot say that. The fact is, in the early days, I mean, I'm running around here since 20 years. I think my first customer was L&T in India. And I had a guy cooperating with me from Visakhapatnam. You know where that is? Visakhapatnam?
Yes. That is in the Andhra Pradesh.
Probably you do not need to know where it is.
Yes.
But it's not so funny.
Yes.
But we sold to this kind of people, like L&T.
Who did you meet there? Visakhapatnam?
Or Grasim, for example.
Grasim.
Right? Grasim is today one of our customers with a big AAC product line, which will be built next year. We sold that early this year to Grasim. But these are individual big-sized companies which are not enough for us. We don't know to go through the countryside as well for the small manufacturers, right?
And you have varieties of capacity machines.
We have
from
smallest to biggest, and we are the biggest company in the world doing this kind of product with the biggest range of equipment, which does not mean that we will be able to satisfy every Indian manufacturer, because there are some which are really working on a low scale. I mean,
It's all primarily the cost factor.
on a level which we are not able to cover, like a $10,000 equipment or so. It's very simple, manually, whatever operated equipment.
But they create a lot of junk. Particularly when you said Visakhapatnam, I have a very close associate called Mr. Kalidas. He is into fly ash. He has a technology called
Fly ash is a big deal in India.
That's right.
Yes.
FAG. He sells the technology which is developed by him.
Oh.
And he has 700 units already set up.
Uh-huh.
Now you can imagine the size of this each unit. So small time company.
Small time and maybe one or two blocks
Yes.
at a time, yeah.
That's right. So there is a market which is eaten away by that market, that kind of manufacturing.
Yeah.
They keep producing and then supplying.
At the same time, they are damaging the total industry, the basic industry.
That's right.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Very true.
The people are not aware of what are the advantages they are getting. So,
And to quality check, quality control, the
actually, basically
reliability.
in India, we do not have a proper system like BS standard or ASTM. They call it as IS codes. Just copied the things from British standard. But this is not we require. We require something according to the Indian conditions, according to the Indian material.
Most of the BS is what we are using right now.
Yes. I mean, right now in Gulf area, what they did, they copied everything, then they studied the conditions in the Gulf area, they do the modification. This is what we require. I mean, in the block industry, BS is saying, okay, 5.5 Newton. But in Gulf, they said, okay, we need 7.5 Newton, according to our conditions, climatic conditions, and the material available. The same in the interlocking pavers, they said, okay, 44 Newton in UAE. Here they said, okay, we need 49 in UAE and Oman. Saudi said, okay, we need 55.
So that is one issue which is here. Okay.
I mean, even in India, it's a huge country. In the north side, the raw material is totally different. South, it is different. Sometimes it's
Raw material.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's gabbro stone. Sometimes it's granite stone. Sometimes it's limestone. So basically, as a country, we would like to know, okay, how much?
Standards.
Yes, our own standards. This should be created by us, not to be copied from someone else. This is what is going on with the IS codes.
Have you